Food tends to go really bad when you live alone, but I like to also buy things in bulk to save money. And last time I bought this much garlic, I let it go to waste. So this time around, I want to save it and freeze it. Now, this is the first time I'm processing this much garlic, so I wanted to try out some hacks. One of the tools that I bought that really helped in the last couple of years is this hand-powered food chopper, which I'll be showing how we're going to use that at the very end. So I've been using this for chopping garlic, also mixing salsa, making chimichurri sauce. It's been amazing and it's so easy to clean, so easy to store, very lightweight. Now I heard one hack you could try is just keep it all in the same bulb and whack it really hard with the back with your hand and it will come apart, but it didn't seem to work for me, and so I just kind of abandoned that and decided to peel it and separate it out individually. So we'll just separate all the cloves out and then we'll do the tried and true, just individually smash it under the flat side of a knife, which you'll see here. And I actually tested out smacking or smashing two or three at a time, and it seemed to work to smash two at a time that were the same size. If it were any different sizes, I found I had a more difficult time doing this. So I ended up just separating all the cloves first and putting them all in a pile, and then I could smash them individually or by pairs. And here's when I probably realized maybe I should have worn gloves, or sometimes if I don't have gloves, I even put like a plastic bag around my left hand so that my hands don't get all garlicky and sticky. Because by the end of this process, my hands smelled pretty garlicky for the next few days. And definitely don't touch your eyes right after this. And then once you have all of them pretty much smashed, you can just go in and peel them. The hard, I guess, what do you call it, bark or rind should lift up much more easily. You could wedge your fingers in between there and separate the outer shell from the garlic. So after peeling all the garlic, there's still this tough kind of root part, and excuse my frizzy hair, but there's still this root part which you want to cut off because it's pretty tough. And cutting them off, just like pulling them one by one, wasn't really working, so I changed up the method a little bit and I decided to just make kind of like a one area for just chopping and bringing the garlic to the same place, and sometimes did two at a time, and that seemed to work a lot faster. Okay, all the garlic is peeled and debarked or whatever and put into the hand food chopper, and so I'm just cleaning up my cutting board, and now it's time to chop. So you put the lid on, and this is how it works. This part is actually so fun for me. So you'll see that you can fill it up quite a lot, and then that top part is the handle. You just give it a pull a couple times. So just giving it 5 pulls. This is what it looks like, just kind of chopped. So you could definitely chop it more to your liking, and I'm gonna chop it pretty super minced. So this is what it looks like when it's got maybe, I want to say 20 or so pulls. And be careful having your hand on the string. You can definitely get rope burn, so just be careful about that. And we're about done here, so this is what the minced final product looks like. And it's super easy to clean out. I'm just grabbing my spatula here, just any old rubber spatula, and cleaning off the blades. And then you can grab a plastic bag that's freezer safe and just put the minced garlic in there. And then once you have everything in the bag, you're going to close it, but leaving a little gap on the side. Push out the air, flatten out the minced garlic as flat as possible, and then close it completely. And after that, You're going to make little divots or markings. You could use the back of your knife, you could use your spatula handle, just make markings and lines across the garlic so that way when you put it in the freezer, it will be able to break apart easily. It's not just in one frozen clump. So that way you could just take out as much garlic as you need each time you cook instead of thawing the whole entire package. And then you're good to freeze this and put it as flat as possible in your freezer.